I didn't think this day was coming so soon, ladies and gentlemen. I wasn't ready for it. The time is here. I'm selling my Sony a7 III. First, give me that goddamn intro and then I'll explain. What's going on, everybody? Tim here. Those of you that know my channel, first, let me say thank you for all your support. And for those of you that are new here, welcome. Welcome. But those of you that know me know that I love me some Sony a7 III. Love it. Favorite camera of all time to date. Slap some better IBIS and a flip screen on it, or in it, and I pretty much would have my version of a perfect camera. Hey, let me explain like this. Last week, I made a fluke purchase, or what I thought was a fluke purchase, of the Sony a6400. I also bought a 10 to 18 mil. Then I picked up the Zhiyun Weibo Lab for the second time. I didn't like it the first time with the a7 III, but I picked it up to go with the a6400. Then I bought the Sigma 16 mil f1.4. And after seeing the results with the super wide 10 to 18, mixed with the Sigma 1.4, and all that floating on top of the Zhiyun Weibo Lab, I was blown away. Like literally, I got blown away somewhere. I got lost, it was a windy day, people were looking for me, my phone died, nobody fed Kobe for like a day and a half. That's how good this setup was. That's how good. So all that with the mindset of I am definitely picking up, without knowing anything about it, the a7S III as soon as it drops, it kind of enticed me to, you know what? Let me sell this a7 III now before the a7S III drops, and then everybody and their widower decides to sell their a7 III, and then the price value drops. So let me get on that right now and throw it up for sale. I was reading an article the other day by DP Review, and they did an interview with Sony Vice President Kenji Tanaka. Oh, let me adjust this a little more here so we can get a little more in the shot. There we go. That's more like it. And he kind of dropped a few hints on what we might be expecting from the Sony a7S III. Kind of. It kind of seemed like it. Kenji said, first is APS-C, then full frame. And the a6400 just dropped. And he had mentioned that they covered the APS-C market pretty much for the year with the a6400. So I really wouldn't be expecting an a6700 or an a7000. And if we do get it this year, it's probably going to be a lot closer towards Christmas because the a6400 is actually doing pretty well right now. He mentioned price points of $3,000 to $4,000 for a full frame camera, which I fully expect the a7 III to go around $3,200 to $3,500. He said doing something like adding 4K at 60 frames per second is easy, and that they basically want to push the limits. So what does that mean? 4K at 120 frames per second? Maybe 6K or 8K? I don't know. I hope it's not 8K. We don't need to push those boundaries this fast. Let's everybody catch up to 4K, and then we could maybe jump on the 8. You know, a lot of people's computers right now still can't handle editing 4K footage, so let's not quite jump on that 8K train just yet. He also mentioned that 10-bit is going to be the standard moving forward, and he said that photos should be 10-bit as well. So I fully expect the a7S III to shoot 10-bit 422. Here, let me read you what he said. He said the basic expectation is for things like 4K 60 frames per second, 10-bit 422, and a lot of manufacturers are doing that right now. But I want to think in a different way and create something that goes beyond expectation for our customers. I mean, these sound like gems to me. Think about it. How can the vice president of Sony publicly say things like 4K 60 frames per second, or go beyond 4K 60 frames per second and 10-bit 422, and then release a camera that's only 8-bit and 4K 30 frames per second? It's pretty much letting us know that the next full frame will be at least 4K 60 frames per second, which personally I kind of like better than 120 frames per second. The image quality usually looks a little bit more crispy, and I don't need things super slow-mo. I like 4K 60 frames per second, so I'll be happy with that. But if they want to throw 120 frames per second in there too, I won't punch him in the teeth. So yeah, we are filming on what I'm gonna be filming on moving forward until the A7S3 comes out. We're on the A6400, we're on the Weeble Lab, we're on the 16 mil f1.4, which with the APS-C crop is actually 24 mil, and we're also gonna mix it up with the 10 to 18 mil. We're gonna have super steady, super smooth footage while we're walking. It's gonna look clear. We're gonna have good audio because we got the whole damn setup. We got the Rode Video Micro on top. We got the hairy 1970s vagina up there blocking all the wind noise out. All right, so that was pretty quick. It's about 2 days later. I posted it on Craigslist. Found somebody in Manhattan, which is close to about a 2-hour ride for me. Hopefully I don't hit no damn traffic. Yeah, come in. What's up, bro?
Yeah, how you doing?
How you doing, man? Yeah, so check it out.
Oh, yeah.
Everything's in there, mint condition.
Awesome. Ooh, there we go. Oh, it feels nice.
So what do you do?
I'm a IT analyst, but I do data forensics now. So it's like, you know, like if someone's getting subpoenaed or if we need to get data off a computer, I'm the guy that you go in and find deleted data.
Oh, really?
So that's why I was at a client.
What do you work with, like the feds and stuff like that?
Yeah, well, we work with law enforcement and a lot of lawyers. There's so much like weird shit you see, honestly, on people's computer. Like we deal with a lot of high profile people, and the amount of weird pictures that you see. And,
You ever get like child, like porn and stuff?
So when we, a case like about 2 months ago on someone's computer. And it was surprising because it was a woman's computer, and it wasn't like, you know, normally you would think like it's guys.
A dude,
yeah. It's a dude, but it was a woman, and she had child pornography on her computer. And the second that our software detects that, we use a software called Encase and Oxygen Forensics. Second that it detects any images of that sort, it'll let us know that we have to report this person to the FBI.
You see that, you creepy bastards out there? The feds aren't the people you gotta watch out for. It's Shad right here. It's this guy.
We're trying to help you guys, all right?
You could come up with... Let me know in the comment section below if you want to see this guy start a channel on telling his crazy stories on what he sees in people's computers.
That's a great idea, but that's also illegal for me to do.
Even if you leave names out?
Even if I leave names out, because they can still backtrack. You know, I mean, I guess I could be more discreet, but I don't know. I'll consider it.
All right, Chef.
Oh, dude. Thank you so much.
Nice meeting you. Yeah, we'll stay in touch, man.
Try to get your channel, subscribe for sure.
All right, buddy.
Everyone subscribe if you haven't already.
There you go.
Thank you. I love this.
You'll
already
love it, bro.
Yeah,
so, it's great.
Yeah, man. Have a good one, all right?
All right, brother.
Appreciate it.
All right, so what are your expectations for the Sony A7S3? When do you think it'll drop? My guess is it's probably gonna be sometime between the end of this month, which is April 2019, and I don't know, September. Between now and December 31st. So let me know down below what your expectations are for the A7S3. Do you already plan on getting one? Like, hell yeah, I'm just getting that. I don't care what the hell they announce, like I am, because I just know it's gonna be good. If it's better than the A7 III, shit. Instagram, it's right here, at @the_everything, man. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up for me. If you're not subscribed, please do so. I'd appreciate it highly. Until next time, this is your boy. This is your man, Tem the Everything Man, signing out. Salute.
Raise your hands up. Raise them out.